to Elimination, the podcast that puts sitcom against sitcom and brothers against father. Music by Ben Sound. Here's your host, Bob.
Welcome to Elimination, the quarter-final of Elimination podcast.
Whoop, whoop.
I am Bob. That was my older brother, Michael.
Hello, ho.
There's a lot of O's there. And our dad, Dave.
How do?
Oh, a double, hello. It's Arkwright week.
Anything you can do.
I can do better.
I can do anything better than you.
Oh, it's a musical week.
No, we were talking to you.
Oh. Right, produce it yourself then, bye.
All right.
With
your 4 buttons.
4 important buttons, all right? So we're here with the quarterfinals. This is where it gets, I mean, the last round was difficult for me personally, but this is going to get tough, absolutely tough. Morning, Yvonne.
Morning. Hope you slept well. He's behind you!
But yeah, the quarterfinals is a random draw of sitcoms. We are down to the final 8, so it's going to be very tough.
I've got a little hello.
Oh, God, there's always a hello or a birthday.
Well, this is my first one, so that's not really true, is it?
Well, there was one last time, so that's not.
Oh, well, my daughter.
Second on the trot.
Please forgive me.
2 in a row.
I just want to say hello to Phil Fogg Swatton. He is my brother-in-law, and he loves the show.
Phil Fogg?
Yeah, they call him Fogg. I'm not sure why.
Oh, okay.
He's probably been explained to me, but Phil knows me. He knows I forget stuff like that. But yeah, he's a good man. I saw him today, and his handbrake broke on his car, so he he wedged a bicycle wheel under one wheel and a dog toy under the other to keep it not from rolling away.
I mean, that's
which
what.
was genius.
Yeah.
That's
He's like MacGyver.
I feel sorry for the bloke who finds the rest of his bike.
Yeah, and his dog. It was flat as a card. Yeah. So hello, Phil. Good to see you, mate.
Hello, Phil.
Hello, Phil.
Yeah.
Well, we don't know him, so
you've not met him.
But he's a friend of the show,
He is
so
a
he's a
friend of
friend
the
of
show.
ours. Friend of ours.
Any
Yeah.
friend of yours?
He wants us to do it for longer, but I told him no. I said it'd just get boring unless it's just me.
Well, the last one was 90% you, wasn't it?
Not really.
All right, grow up.
All right, so should we go in for it?
Well, I want to. We've got a new Patreon, Dave. I mean, he's been there for a little while, but
Are you talking about Simon King?
yeah, Simon King,
He's
friend
been
of the
there,
show.
been there a little while now. I'm surprised.
I know, but
He's
I kept. He's on my list to say thank you to and
Well,
all that.
mentioned
But Michael
Simon
keeps
before.
junking in. Yeah, is he your geek?
He's my geek who went to Copenhagen.
Copenhagen. Is that how you say it?
Yeah.
Copenhagen.
But yeah, he's a good bloke. He's a former work colleague, but he still comes in now and again and we have a chat.
They sacked him, didn't they?
Well, you have to pause your,
No,
pause
he
your
left.
Netflix. I bet it pisses you right off, doesn't it? So you're busy, Dave. Don't be ridiculous.
I'm halfway through Breaking Bad, here, son.
Oh, superb.
Yeah.
He spends half his life in the cinema. He's always in the cinema.
What,
Unbelievable.
like Pee Wee Herman?
Oh, Jesus, that's not the name I've heard in years.
Yeah, well, do you remember what he did in the cinema?
No, I don't.
No.
He got caught masturbating in a cinema, didn't he? Got arrested for it.
No, I don't think so.
Oh, in real life.
That was my joke, yeah.
Oh, that
Because-
joke worked, Mike. Well done.
Yeah, you just rubbish, the pair of you. You're not up on your Pee Wee Herman trivia.
No, I remember the film Overboard. Overboard. The kid did the voice of Pee
Yeah,
Herman.
he spoke
Yeah.
like him all the time.
Pee Wee Herman. Wow.
All right, yeah,
Last
thanks
on
for
the bus.
listening, Simon.
Yep.
Yeah, thanks, Simon.
And keep your hands to yourself.
No, don't keep your hands to yourself.
Yeah. All right, I'm going to go in.
Oh, go
he's
on,
picking a sitcom.
We got a quarter finalist.
1 foot in the grave.
Versus, you ready for
Versus,
this?
go for it.
Not that one.
Porridge.
Oh, wow.
That's a strong quarter
Yeah.
final.
Well, they're all strong. But, yeah, we can say it every time if it makes you feel better.
No, but that is.
What are you starting with, Dave?
Well, we watched an episode of Porridge last night.
We did, and you know what? I came out of it. My missus rung me while I was watching it, so I missed the pinnacle bit where they changed. But it was like the hold up in the thing.
Bloke called the actor's Dudley Sutton. I
It
forget.
was Reg, wasn't it? Reg.
Irwin.
Irwin,
Reg
yeah, with a
Irwin.
U.
Yeah,
With a U, he
with
kept
a
saying.
U.
He holds up the he wanted to do it to the warden, didn't he? Not
Yeah,
the
but the warden had the runs.
Yeah.
So he rushed off to the toilet. So he
'Cause
took
he-
Barraclough
yeah, he took Barraclough instead.
hostage.
Yeah,
with his
who was
gun.
more scared of his wife, missing dinner with his wife, than he was the bloke with the gun.
He made a gun in the machine shop.
Yeah, that's right.
That's right.
But yeah, it was good. It was a good episode.
Yeah, it was a good
I enjoyed
episode.
it.
Yeah, and what's his name? Keep coming in and out, didn't he? The guard bloke. What's his name?
Oh, Mackay, Mr. Mackay.
Mr. Mackay, yeah.
Mr. Mackay.
I know.
Mr.
He kept
Mackay.
coming in and out. He's like, yeah, go on, Gus, get us another cup of tea.
I don't remember Mr. Mackay says something stupid and he points at people, doesn't he?
Yeah. He comes out the office, doesn't he? He asks the receptionist, can you get the nearest RAF? RAF, why? Well, I need a helicopter because I'm being held at gunpoint.
Barraclough was good in that episode. I
Yeah,
liked
he's
him.
good in it. Oh, I like him.
Yeah.
He just gets manipulated all the time
Oh,
by Flex.
They put a sleeping thing in one of the coffees.
Yeah, for the Ridge to
Yeah,
drink.
so he'll pass out and it'd be great. And they gave it to, what's his name? I was going to say
Fletch.
Arkwriter, but yeah.
Fletch.
They gave it to Fletch and Fletch goes out like a rhino.
Goes out like a
Oh,
rhino.
Rhino. I was just
Like a
thinking,
rhino.
That's what they said,
That's
not
what he
like
said, yeah,
Are they known for their sleepiness?
Yeah,
That's what he said, wasn't
out
it?
like a light, I think was the. They said it's enough to knock a rhino out, but he didn't
Oh,
go
right,
out
right,
like a
okay.
rhino, if you know what I mean. But yeah, I mean, Porridge is a
I
great
mean,
program.
is prison actually like that, Dad? From your experience?
I
I
know, I've done a 20 stretch. But
I walked past one once.
I wouldn't survive in prison, mate. Just having one toilet there, there's three of you in the field.
It's,
I'll
it's
be
like
right with that.
it's like Moss says. They raped the flip out of me.
They'd rape the flip out of me. They sure would.
I
Mum.
wouldn't flourish in a prison environment, Roy. Yeah.
Man.
But that's a different show. That's a different show.
Well, they do go on about how easy it is now, don't they? And
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I ain't been.
I still wouldn't fancy slopping out every morning.
Nah, I mean, yeah. Just being surrounded by criminals. It was, I think, I'd quite like that part of it. 'Cause you
The lads, the bants.
You can add some badges. You can add to your trade. Branch out a little bit.
That's how you learn to be a better criminal, isn't it?
Yeah.
Inside.
Yeah, well, Andy Dufresne.
Who?
Andy Dufresne.
Who's that?
Shawshank.
Redemption.
Oh, is that?
He had
his
to
name?
go to prison to
Oh,
learn
he
how
was
to
a
be a
good
crook.
man, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Andy was a good man.
He was an honest man.
He was a good man.
Well, I like to think Andy was
A good man. He'd get you anything. Red.
Red, yeah.
What a great film.
There's a con like me in every prison.
Is that the greatest prison film of all time?
Yeah.
Prison film?
I do like the Clint Eastwood Alcatraz one.
I do like Tango and Cash.
No, that's
They-
easily the best prison film ever.
Yeah.
I quite like the Clint Eastwood.
Would you say it's
Or The
better than
Rock.
Shawshank?
The Rock with
I reckon
Nicolas
it's a-
Cage.
I reckon give a good run for its money.
The thing
yeah.
is, the crazy thing about Shawshank Redemption is that it was a flop. It flopped
It
at
did,
the
yeah,
cinema
yeah.
because they didn't advertise it hardly at all.
Actually,
and now it's
the
on
vi-
an
the
iconic.
video. It's the video,
It's an
yeah, the
iconic
video.
movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is, yeah. Slow burner.
And the
It's a beautiful film.
But
But
it
it's
had-
just the way it's made.
there's so many
well.
little facts and stuff about it when you like sort of look deep into it. Like when Red's when you see a picture of Red when he first went to prison, it's a picture of Morgan Freeman's son. So
Oh,
it
is it?
actually looks like him. Yeah, yeah.
That's
And
cool.
his son is also in the film behind the fence where he goes, "We're reeling him in. We're reeling him in." That's him. Yeah.
Well, Morgan Freeman, he owns a blues club in New Orleans.
Could you imagine Fletch in that prison?
Oh, it'd be great, wouldn't it? That's
Fletch was a good man.
Do you remember that one where they make the wine and the toilet wine or whatever, and he's got it in the leg of his
Yeah,
bed?
that's
Yeah,
the
that
you watched
was
the
the
one.
episode
Yeah,
last
the same
night.
one. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
that's the same
yeah.
episode.
Yeah, he's like, "I know you've got something in here somewhere," and he's like, bloop, he's got a
Yeah.
little cork in,
Well, it's like the
in
same
the
with
bed
the.
frame.
I always remember the
Ping pong ball.
the
Yeah.
black ping pong ball on top of the bed. He's like, "Where'd you keep it?" Here. He painted it black and put it on the bed. Yeah. Yeah, it's good, and the visual of it as well. I mean, this is terrible podcasting, but he's holding the paper with like in a V.
Yeah, that's right.
And what's his name?
Mackay.
Looks through the window and he's holding the paper.
Yeah, and
he
he
moves
looks
the
like-
paper, but his fingers stay the same.
Yeah, that's
and he's got the V
That's
sign.
how it
like,
ends. Isn't
yeah.
it? That's a fantastic.
Yeah, it's good.
It is a
I
great
find it a
programme.
little bit. It's a lot of the jokes come from Ronnie Barker. I find It is like I would say 80%. It's his lines.
Well,
that
yeah, he's
are,
the main character. Isn't
Oh, yeah,
he?
of course, yeah.
Plus he's in every
I know,
scene.
I know, but I don't know. I'm not saying it's a a complete negative and I don't like it. I'm just saying it does circle around. There's not. I don't. Are there any scenes without him?
Thing is, I don't.
Are there any scenes without him?
Watching that, I never think, God, you could have someone else in it. Like you don't get bored of him. It is.
No, I like Grouty.
Yeah,
I do like his
yeah.
things with Grouty. I want you to do me a little favour, Fletch.
Oh yeah. What about Only Fools and one Foot in the Grave?
One Foot in the Fools and
Horses. Since I bought my box set, I've been watching a few of them. And
In work.
I love that program.
No, not in work. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I've been watching with you.
Yeah, I just think it's great.
It is. Yeah.
I just think every character is a great character. The couple neighbours and the Mr. Sweeney on the other side. I think his wife's great.
Like considering that pretty much everyone in it is of older years. I mean,
Old people can be funny.
Yeah, but I mean, even to someone who's young, like because when that was made, we was pretty young.
It ran from 1990 to 2000.
Yeah, so in 1990, I was 10. I was 9.
Were you 10 or 9?
Well, I was born in 81, so 9.
Yeah.
I just One Foot in the Grave is.
But it was funny
when
then,
you
wasn't it?
Even Mrs. Warboy.
There's always not a twist as such, but like a reveal, or there's always something that you don't see coming, which is original, definitely, because a lot of sitcoms, the Not in Our 32 possibly, just outside, kind of you see it coming and you're like, oh yeah, that's funny. But with this, because you've seen it before, mate, yeah, you have, and you can't wait for that moment, like when he picks up the dog or the plant in the thing, and it does keep you guessing.
Did he end up in Patrick next door's brother's cupboard?
Yeah.
I mean, it's crazy, isn't it?
But it's like working backwards. I mean, as a wannabe writer, I might have mentioned that before, my sitcom The Dump, that is it. They say get somebody, put them in the worst scenario possible. Like, okay, we've got Victor Medrick, he's in his brother-in-law's wardrobe. Think, right, okay, how did he get there? And you work backwards from that moment.
Yeah.
And then you end up...
That's the clever part.
Yeah, and it's not easy, believe me.
I wonder if they
it's not
did
easy.
write it that way.
It's possible. It's a well-known way to do it.
Not that, it's only him. David
Was it just
Rennick,
one guy, was it?
Which is even more impressive.
You can see how he done Jonathan Creek, can't you?
Yeah.
I haven't seen Jonathan Creek.
It's
You
good.
never seen
It's good.
Jonathan Creek?
I haven't, no.
It's good, Jonathan Creek. I quite enjoy that.
The bird, I didn't really like it.
Oh, yeah, that's the
Bird from
weekly.
Brave-
All three women have been
Men Behaving
useless.
Badly. What one was Caroline Quentin. She's
Well, the other ones
weak.
weren't very good either.
Yeah, it's just
They make them too sort of like hyper and stupid, don't they?
They make it. Yeah, they just wanted them to be as opposite of
With no
Jonathan
tact or nothing.
Yeah, they're just there. Yeah.
But he was good in that. The Magician.
Oh yeah, I remember that one. Yeah,
But not that one. That was his job, wasn't it?
Oh,
he
yeah,
made tricks for that particular magician.
I always remember the episode of Jonathan Creek where they get a wardrobe and it's like in a 5-story like posh house, and the delivery men come to get it. They open it up in the bedroom and it's empty, and they carry it down the stairs, and when they put it in the van, they open it, there's a dead body in it, and he has to work out how they did it and where the body came from, and it turned out that he got
It's magic.
something got dropped on his head, and he started to have like sort of a thing. So he went upstairs, felt a bit woozy, got in the wardrobe for some reason, and then they climbed through a window. It was really clever the way they sort of revealed
some
it.
of them plots
It was
were
really
clever. You see the same bloke is behind both shows.
Yeah, and I bet he worked the same way. If they carried a body down the stairs, there's a body in it. Right, okay, how did the body get there? And he sort of does it backwards. I don't know if that's how he wrote it, but it does seem
David
like
Rennick
that.
is the bloke we're talking about.
So clever, absolutely so clever.
Yeah.
It's really well written. And we're talking about One Foot in the Grave, which is a British classic. Everybody knows it, I think.
Yeah, but I don't think the newer generations will, because it hasn't been on for a very long time.
Do you think that they will, though? Do you think if you showed it to your
Yeah, I think so. I think it's
Yeah,
fun.
I do, yeah.
You get the one with the builder with the airy back. I mean, that's funny. It doesn't matter, you know.
He's all charming.
The one we watched the other day with Christopher Ryan, where he plays the two brothers and the practical jokes.
Oh, it's so funny! Oh my god, that was so funny because he plays oh my god, I've got a nail in my hand. I've got a nail.
Screwdriver, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Screwdriver.
She was like, "Can't you pull it out?" He went, "Oh yeah, there you go." And it's just like a fake one. And then he does the thing at the bottom of the stairs, doesn't he?
Oh,
She
he's there
just
for ages.
she steps over. Oh no, he did the crack on the head first, didn't
Oh,
he?
that's right, yeah.
Oh, something just for he's got blood on him. She's like, doesn't even look like blood, and it goes on so long that she's like, "Oh, okay, let's get you." And he's like, "Oh, well, that's all right. It's just ketchup or whatever."
I'll get it for my brother.
Yeah. And he's
I'm going to
just-
have to buy a DVD.
and then at the bottom of the stairs, the last one where he's laying at the bottom of the stairs, she comes home from work and just sees him at the
She
bottom of the
goes,
stairs.
she goes pathetic.
Yeah, just steps over him, but steps over him too many times and he's not moving. She goes, "Oh my god, are you?" He goes, "Oh, hello, Miss
No,
Mildred."
she rings for an ambulance. She goes, "Can I have an ambulance, please?" And he goes, "That's very nice of you, Mrs. Mildred, but I've got a big white van outside."
He's an arsehole, isn't he? She falls
3-0 to me, I think, Mrs. Mildred.
And the funny thing is,
See you tomorrow.
he goes to speak to Victor. He's like, "I just got her again," and he laughs his head off as well. She's livid. She's livid.
I don't remember that.
Oh, it's really funny, and it's the bloke from
It's series 5, episode 5.
Is it?
and it's the bloke from Young Ones. Yeah, it's
Chris Ryan.
yeah.
Mike.
He plays both brothers, doesn't he?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
it's really well done as well because as he's going upstairs, the other one comes in, and it's
I'm
it's
going to have
clever.
to buy a DVD player, I think, because I'm going to have to borrow that
Yeah.
and never give it back.
Well, like the other ones.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Agreed, sir.
So, could you watch? So, how many episodes of each show then, Dave? What are we talking here?
One Foot in the Grave is 42 episodes plus 2 shorts. And Porridge has 21 episodes. But they also had The Going Straight, the follow-up, and a 1979 film.
A film.
So there was more, well, actually twice as more in it, 42, 21. So
Yeah. Oh, they're great shows, aren't they?
Isn't
Yeah.
One Foot in the Grave longer each episode as well? It's longer than half an hour, isn't
No,
it?
they did do quite a few specials, like the One Foot in the Algarve, that went on for about an hour and a quarter, hour and a half.
Yeah, yeah.
That is a really good one, that is.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, they did do specials. It seems to last longer though, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I don't know if it actually
It does.
did.
I think it is 40
They're not-
minutes.
Yeah, but it might well be.
Or it might, yeah, because...
I'll have to investigate,
Yeah,
Michael.
do that. Michael.
Oh.
Okay.
Well, I think the One Foot in the Grave is because prison changes, doesn't it? I mean, I don't think that.
Well, you say that, but does it?
Well, when we watched it, I said to you, didn't I? I said they wouldn't because they were all wearing ties. I said they wouldn't be wearing ties.
Fletch never
now.
had a tie on though, did he?
No, never did.
I don't know if I think Gobber did.
Yeah.
But when they was all sitting around that table, they all had ties on.
Yeah.
That ain't gonna happen now, is it?
No. That's
No, they just wear sweatshirts.
You're just
yeah.
giving them all weapons to strangle each other with.
Plus the fact in Fletcher's time they're all English, weren't they? All British.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
wouldn't
that's
have
right.
now either.
No, that's true.
So they've all got the same culture.
Yeah.
Now
Yeah,
you've
true.
probably got them over there. You got the Eastern Europeans over there. You got your Africans over
Yeah,
there.
so
And
like
all the
six-
English people cowering in a corner around all these
Oh,
really
it's-
scary people.
I don't think the Scots will be carrying in the corner.
No,
I
well,
wonder, I wonder if there's anybody in prison who hasn't got a tattoo.
Yeah, I'm sure there's some people been done for fraud and stuff. You know, little office bods who thought they were clever.
Yeah, accountants.
Yeah. I bet they shit
Scary
themselves.
place for
Imagine
them
that.
to go.
When he turns up as your roommate, you're like, sweet. Hello, mate. Well, which one's mine? Neither.
Roommate.
Sit down.
Cellmate.
Cellmate, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. It is free bread and balls, so...
Yeah. But there's a video of the making of Porridge as well, isn't there? With the guy from, it's like a news thing, and he's walking around the like gantry, and he says the stairs don't actually go anywhere.
No, that was
Yeah.
on Blue Peter. That was.
Oh, was it?
that
Oh, sorry.
John Noakes.
Oh right.
Yeah, he interviewed Mackay and.
Yeah, he walked around the gantry,
Roddy
the stairs.
Barker.
He was going, yeah, stairs they go up, but they don't actually go anywhere.
Yeah, and
So
only
stops-
one person can go up at a time.
Yeah, because they can't fit up there, and they've got the sort of felt wall that looks like it
Yeah,
goes further.
you can see that.
Yeah,
can't you,
yeah.
When you watch it, but
Yeah.
you sort of artistic license, you just go along with it.
Yeah.
In your
Yeah, you
brain.
don't care about that, do you?
No.
Because you
Well,
know
it's
it's
like
not...
Forty Towers, all the walls moving.
Yeah,
all over the
you know
place.
it's not a real situation.
Yeah, I think One Foot in the Grave out of the two of them will pass the test of time more. Because, as I've said in previous rounds, One Foot in the Grave, older people won't really have technology
Yeah,
anyway.
but you say that, but old people in the future aren't going to be anything like that.
Oh, yeah, of course.
They're all going to be wearing bloody Adidas tracksuits and stuff like that.
Juicy written on the arse.
Yeah, oh, God. Yeah.
Old people don't seem
Have
to get
their
old
boobs
anymore.
tucked in their velvet tracksuit bottoms.
I mean, when I was a kid, and going back to my grandparents,
When you was in short trousers.
yeah, probably was. But
He still is.
going back to sort of like early to mid 60s, when I was sort of like just under 10, we used to have family dues at Christmas. And looking back, my granddad and grandmum, they must have been only about 60, between 65 and 70. But we were all up in the room, and they'd have to be sort of helped up the stairs. And he goes, "You sit there, Gran, you're all right. Now, do you want a drink? Do you want a drink? You know, you're all
Well,
right."
they'd be like your age.
Bingo at 2
Yeah,
o'clock.
Yeah, now, if she was...
Well,
around-
fuck off, I'm all right.
if she was around now, she'd probably be down the gym, you know. Oh, sorry, I couldn't come to the party, I was down the gym.
People are living longer, yeah.
They're just
That's all that lead paint.
staying fit now.
Oh, yeah,
Lead
smoking,
paint
drinking,
and
it's huge back then.
Yeah, but smoking and drinking, people don't die of that just for doing it. You know, people that don't drink and smoke die of fucking cancer and that. But people
Yeah,
did
they-
used to eat dripping sandwiches,
Yeah, well, yeah, that's right,
which is
yeah.
just animal fat.
When I used to come
And-
home, you say, "It's dinner ready, Mum, I want to be an hour. Have a bit of bread and drip and keep you going." And that's my, you know, when I was a kid.
Yummy.
You did that, and you put a load of
Delicioso.
salt on it to give it a bit of flavour.
Oh yeah, of course, and that's why. Have you seen how much Dad puts on his bloody hell? He takes the lid off and just.
Liver for what?
Salt.
I'm a black pepper man, actually.
He is. I made your
I
lunch.
can do that as well.
I made your lunch.
There you go.
No, that's not it.
Perfect. You want some black pepper?
I did.
You want some black pepper? Because over that massive chair leg. Okay.
I did Dad's lunch, and I said, he said, yeah,
Bob did that, lad. What was
yeah.
it?
It was a
I
cheese.
ordered him to.
Cheese, yeah.
Cheese.
I put mustard
Cheese
in
and
it. He
black
don't, he
pepper.
don't like mustard.
How much butter did he put in it?
No, not a lot. I put mustard in it. He don't like mustard. He can't handle it.
Well, is that your way of?
I don't dislike many things, but I've never been a fan of mustard.
I like a bit of moutarde.
I only like whole grain.
That's
When
'cause
I
you're
could
a
eat, I was
pussy.
not eat. I could eat a vindaloo, but I mean,
That's weird.
mustard's a home.
Not for lunch.
I like.
I couldn't get that in a sandwich.
I like the Dijon mustard.
Dijon.
Yeah, Dijon.
He plays for
What's that?
Chelsea, doesn't he?
And then some flan for afters.
Flan. I prefer flan. Yeah.
Peach flan. Lovely.
But going back to this, it just occurred to me. Ronnie Barker, obviously was in
God bless him.
Open All Hours. Yeah.
We know who he is.
But did Richard Wilson? I mean, I know he popped up in a lot of things, but was he the main guy in anything else?
He's one of the 3 stars of Only When I Laugh, wasn't he? You had Terry Collier, James Bolam in bed with not in with. It was like a wall
That was a
with
different
2
show.
beds. You know, James Bolam in one, Peter Bowles in the other, and he was the doctor, and they were the 3 main characters. But apart from that, he's just sort of done bits and pieces. It seems to
A
me.
journeyman. as
Yeah,
it
and he
were.
was always a sort of figure of authority.
And
like-
he almost turned it down as well, didn't he? Well, he did turn it down first of all.
Yeah, he said he was too young for it.
Yeah.
But he looked old, didn't he?
He fit the bill.
When
quite
they
well.
say he was retiring, you accepted it, didn't you?
They didn't have
Yeah.
to
He
CGI
was
it,
only
did they?
early to mid 50s at the time.
And how did they both end? I know One Foot in the Grave, he got run over.
Well,
He
Porridge
died.
only ended. They just sort of finished the series and they decided not to make any more.
So what happened in the last ever
It
episode?
didn't have to climax, did it? You know, it's just.
Climax.
But David Rennick, who wrote this program, One Foot in the Grave, he thought he'd done enough and that the character had gone as far as it could. But they wanted to make another series, so he says, "I'll do it as long as I can kill him off." But then they couldn't bring him back in it ever again.
Fair enough.
It is a great program,
It
but
is.
so is Porridge. I mean, a lot.
Yeah, these are 2 worthy quarter-finalists.
Oh, absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, no shame going out in this round, because if you go out in this round, you're saying you're between the 5th and the 8th best
Yeah.
sitcom. So, I mean...
Well, there's no shame being in the 32.
No.
Absolutely not. No. This is an epic.
Standards are high.
Standards are.
There's a great
high.
shame in not even being considered for the 32, though.
Yeah. There are shows that have not.
We know what show we're thinking about, don't we?
Yeah,
I'm ready to vote.
I am as well. I am as well.
Well,
I'm going to go first.
okay, go on then.
I'm going to go first.
One foot in the grave.
Who you got for, Mike?
Yeah, it's got to be 1 foot in the grave. It's not that difficult, actually. But I love Porridge. But
I love Porridge, but
yeah,
one foot in the grave is...
it's just different. It's great. It's. I'd rather watch that than Porridge. And that, at the end of the day, is what it comes down to, right?
I think it is.
You know?
I think for Porridge, for me, is just too... I mean, I know it's based in a prison, and you're always going to get... But you do get the gantry, his cell, the warden's office, the exercise yard, whatever it is, the outside bit. But it really does encapsulate that trappedness of
Well,
the
that's the
prison.
idea, I suppose,
yeah,
isn't
I
it?
know, but that is what I don't like about it, and I don't know what they could do about it because it's in a prison. But I just feel I like One Foot in the Grave because it does go further afield.
See, it doesn't bother
that-
me that that's
No,
in the same
no,
because
that's-
it's
that
the
doesn't-
script. It's the
Yeah.
script that's important, and the way that it's acted out. Where it's set is neither in or there, in my opinion. Porridge is brilliant, mainly because it's Barker, but the writing, the gags and stuff are great.
We've
And
had
they
two lighter lads, same
the supporting cast brilliant. It's a great program. It's just not as good as One Foot in the Grave.
Well encapsulated. Is it free zip then?
Free zip.
Free zip. That's
Oh, it's going. Do you notice I used to do that? Now he grabs it before I can
yeah,
go,
I know.
isn't it?
It's all about him, isn't
It's a
it?
power thing, isn't it?
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'll go over there and rip his arm off.
Beat him up with it. Oh, it was me. Beat me up with it.
1 foot in the grave.
Yeah!
And the big turtle at the beginning.
Nice.
Big turtle. Well, that's the end of it.
It's a tortoise.
if you-
Giant
It's
tortoise.
not a turtle, is it?
Yeah, he's just
He
like
thinks-
drowned.
He
Like,
thinks it's a terrapin.
yeah, you fucking idiot. You fucking idiot.
Feck off.
Do you know what his name is?
Back off.
Oh, the tortoise?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Nigel.
Slow coach. Do
Michelangelo.
you know who Slow Coach, the tortoise is? He was in Bill and Ben. Remember Bill and Ben?
The Flower Pot Man.
Oh, schlubbob, oh, flubbob, flubbob. There was a character called Slow Coach in that, and he was a tortoise.
Fascinating stuff.
Thank you.
Well, hold on. I can play my tune, can't I?
Fact.
Too late.
baby.
It is a
There you
good
go.
one. But you need to, you know.
I'll adapt it. Don't worry. It's a work in progress.
No,
It's-
you need to. Afterwards, after effect, it's no good.
How am I going to know that you're just about to do a fact?
I'll say, well, we're going to do a fact.
Yeah, but not every fact that you two do deserves the tune. So you have to do the fact, and then I'll if it is a good fact, you get the tune.
No,
I think you need to get rid of that music. Otherwise, you end up in court.
we won't.
No, we won't.
No, I'll blame it all on you.
Why?
Because you've had your life. You've lived your life.
Might have something to do with this
Fletch.
gun I've got to his head.
I'm nearing me peak.
Retirement peak, they call it.
Yeah.
Well, that's the end of the show. Unfortunately, Porridge does go out. It is a classic, and as you say, Dave, it is in the top 5 to 8.
Yeah, 5 to 8.
Yeah, so no shame in that. But 1 Foot in the Grave is going through.
Our first semi-finalist.
First semi-finals, Victor Meldrew.
Congratulations.
I don't believe it.
Oh, for the love of Mike.
Well,
Smashing.
smashing.
Super.
Great.
Well, we're going to end on a song as we do in this since the second round, and this is Trapeze by THAO. Bit of a clubbing tune. This one.
Trapeze by THAO.
Yeah.
What towel you dry yourself with?
How you spelling it?
THAO.
Oh, THAO.
No, you wouldn't say that.
Thou.
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 You said towel.
Tao.
Thou.
Tao.
I don't know. We'll have to
Tao.
ask. Yeah, Tao.
Yeah. Anyway, it's Trapeze.
You've got the spelling.
Tail.
Yeah, we got the spelling. You know how it's pronounced. Enjoy, and join us next time for another difficult quarterfinal. Latest, Pete.
Peace
See ya,
out.
later.
Jelly.